Okay, we're learning Igeres Hakodesh Epistle 4 for the 12th day of Menachem. The flow. There is an inner core in a Jew's heart, an inherent and boundless connection between man and God, which is accessed when giving tzedakah, when giving charity. Tzedakah can elicit an inner soul connection. It also brings peace between men and God by redeeming one's soul and restoring the core being, restoring its core being. In the Chayenu, if you follow us, you'll see in page 62 in the Chayenu. So that the theme today is charity, tzedakah, and what it does. In these terms, we can understand the meaning of the above quoted phrase: righteousness or charity shall go before him. What does it mean, righteousness will go before you? Lefanov miloshon pnimis. The word lefanov, before you, shares a root with pnimius, because in Hebrew the word panim can mean face. Lefonov can mean in front of him, but it could also mean your innermost. Panim is the same word as pnimi, inner, right? So lefonov could mean in front, or meaning your charity will walk in front of you, or your charity will reveal your essence. Charity has to do with your essence. So the Alter Rebbe brings a different interpretation to the word lefanov and to the word yahalech. Yahalech means walk. The causative form of the verb, which appears in this verse in place of the expected form, yahalech, shall go, shares a root with halacha, with leading. It thus implies that charity does not itself go before him, rather it causes some other entity to go before him. So what is going before you? What other entity will go before you? So for tzedakah leads the innermost point of a man's heart toward God. So by giving tzedakah, the Alter Rebbe telling us that you're tapping into your very essence, your very core, and that is connecting with God. Tzedakah leads the innermost point of a man's heart toward God. And then he sets his steps toward the way of God. As it is written, you shall walk in his ways. And likewise you shall go after the Lord your God with his entire performance of the commandments and with his study of the Torah, which is equivalent to them all. For they all ascend to God through the inwardness of the heart, which is revealed through the service of tzedakah. And this ascent is more intense and reaches far higher than their ascent to God through the externality of the heart. But this ascent is born only of man's contemplation and knowledge of godliness without an illumination of the divine countenance, inwardness from above, but in a state in which the countenance is hidden. And this is really the punchline. He says, for the supernal countenance does not radiate downward except through an arousal initiated from below, through an act of charity, charity being called peace. So if you want to tap into the supernal countenance, it has to be an arousal from below. What is the arousal from below? Charity, which is called peace. This is the meaning of the verse in 55, Psalm 55 in verse 19, it says, He has redeemed my soul in peace, or through peace. Redeem your soul through peace, meaning through tzedakah. As explained by our sages, refers to tzedakah and acts of loving kindness that are known as peace. Nafshi daika, the verse speaks expressly of my soul, inasmuch as it refers to the Shekhinah found in the soul of each and every Jew. For the divine spark that vitalizes the soul of every Jew is redeemed through peace, through tzedakah. This is also the reason why the charity is called peace. Why? Because charity creates peace between us and our God in heaven. Now, through the redemption of the souls, when we give tzedakah, we're redeeming our souls, which are truly a part of God, from the grip of the forces of evil. That's the redemption that is being done. If any attachment from the forces of evil, when you give tzedakah, you redeem it. Now, when it comes to tzedakah, there's many levels of tzedakah. So he says one of the highest levels of tzedakah is tzedakah giving to Eretz Yisrael, to the land of Israel. For it is truly the charity of God, since it is directed to a place where the divine name is revealed. To a land which it is written, the eyes, the most quintessential efflux and attention of the Lord your God are constantly upon it. In this vein, it is also written, and my eyes and my heart will be there at all times. It is this charity for the Holy Land that has stood by us to redeem the life of our souls from the counsel of those who seek to repel our steps, those who desire to harm us. And this charity will stand by us forever, to set our souls in the true life of the fountainhead of life, so that we will be enlightened with the light of life, which God will make His face radiate with us. Selah. Amen. Kenirotzen. Amen. May this be His will. Now, giving charity brings peace, not only in this world, but also between you and God, eliciting blessings from above. We'll have a minute to learn Rambam. We'll learn Rambam shortly.